some porpoise out here off of our balcony this morning. They're feeding. Good morning, it's day 7 and we slept in a little this morning and we're starting our morning with brunch at Palo. Super yummy. It's a little bit of an upcharge to do brunch at Palo, but totally worth it.
And they've already brought out some bread here, some pastries. Woo, looks good.
This is the meat and cheese tray, the antipasto that's meat and cheeses. A salami, a prosciutto, a dried beef. I know this is Parmesan. I forget what she said this was, and some olives. And she said this is really spicy, she said, so be careful. So, looks yummy.
This is sun-dried tomato flatbread, and she's already served us both a couple pieces.
With goat cheese.
With goat cheese.
So I got the chicken Parmesan with the extra cheese on top.
Yeah. And I went with the sirloin, the steak.
So we got the goat cheese and sun-dried tomato pizza to share, kind of like an appetizer. It was really good, very flavorful. My chicken Parmesan was so good. I think it also had some risotto in there, but it was really, really good. Very crisp and tender. It was delicious.
So I was actually a huge fan of the pizza because I'm a huge fan of sun-dried tomatoes on pizza. So that with the goat cheese was delicious. And then I ordered the steak. I have ordered one thing on the Disney Wonder so far. It feels like their definition of medium is more like a medium rare. So when I've ordered my meat medium, it typically comes out a little bit rarer than I like, but still delicious, and it was a great taste. I think the butter that was on top, that was really, really good. And so now we are about to order dessert. I'll show you the dessert menu. Wendy has already gotten her milk. If you've caught on yet, look at this. This girl loves her milk. But anyway, dessert's going to be fun.
So I got 2 desserts just because I wanted to, couldn't make up my mind.
Because she has milk that she has to...
milk I have to drink. So this chocolate one is a warm amaretto chocolate fondant. And I think the ice cream might be mocha flavored. I'm not positive, but I think it said that. And then this is the warm apple cinnamon sticky bun with pecans.
Yeah, and I just went with the limoncello cake here. It's a lemon flavor, and it looks tasty. We'll let you know how it is. So far, what do you think?
They're both really delicious. Yeah, I just started on the chocolate. The warm apple cinnamon is so good. This is like almost like a caramel broth or something. It's so yummy.
Did you try the ice cream? Is it?
Let me try it. I think it's mocha. If it is, it's very light.
I think you would know if it's mocha because you're not a big fan.
I know, I don't. I'm a fan, so it probably is not mocha.
Yeah, probably.
But there was something in this that said mocha, but I don't know what it is. So
far, this is really tasty. It's not a strong lemony taste. It is. It's delicious. It's good. She brought this out. She knew it was our anniversary, and so she brought us out a little something. So Palo was delicious. We have already reviewed a lot of our food. This is kind of the entrance here. Really, really good stuff. It's all the way on deck 10 aft. We had a great, great brunch. Delicious. It's a beautiful at sea day. Still some beautiful scenery as we're headed back to Vancouver. We've seen a couple whales from a distance, but I don't see any right now. So I thought I would take a few minutes just to give you a feel for how the app works. The app has been, in my opinion, awesome this week. And when you open it, it lands on this screen right here. And right from the start, you have several options, including today's itinerary. If it would have done this earlier in the week, it would have given us information about what time all aboard was and what time you could get off the ship and all of that. And there's also in the top right here the ability to send messages to one another. Since we have iPhones, we're able to get iMessages for free, so we've not really utilized this other than just playing around with it just a little bit at the beginning. But then there are also notifications that come from Disney on this as well, information about your various excursions, if you've booked those through Disney, and other information. We had a couple things happen where we had a question about one of our excursions, and they ended up giving us that information on this as well. Now here's where it really gets good though. The My Plans is always listed right here on the front page as well. For instance, we're planning here at 12:15 to go see Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash. It's a bunch of little kids that they make race, which is hilarious. And then it also shows where we're eating tonight for dinner. But here's how you get to this. Here's what's beautiful about this. You can also click My Plans, and it will, down here at the bottom, and it'll give you that. But if you go back to home, if you hit Explore right here on the bottom left, all throughout the week, what we've done is we have looked on this Explore section here, and of course it says at the top, Day at Sea. If we would have picked earlier in the week, you can see all the different ones, like the first day at sea, the Glacier Viewing Day, and it'll give you all the things that are offered throughout. Now they're all kind of grayed out at this point because they've already passed. But what I did earlier in the week was I just scanned through this, and Wendy scanned through this as well, and we just highlighted anything that might be appealing to us at first. So for instance, Mickey Mouse, we clicked Mickey Mouse right there, and it showed up on our daily plan. And not only does it show up on your daily plan, but it gives you a little 15-minute warning as well. And so you can just scan through all the different things. Now going back though to where we, you hit at the top here, well I didn't go back. Going back to actually, if you click, I hope you notice that right here, if you click at the very top right there, it'll give you all the different days. Let's go here to where we actually are. We're at Day at Sea. Some of these things are coming up. So let's say I'm looking through this here, and it's right now 11:37. So you're going to start to see some things grayed out because they've already passed. But if I decided, hey, you know what, I'm interested in going, let's just pick something random, to the Disney Vacation Club group preview. If I just highlight that, then it shows up automatically on My Plans. Now I don't plan on going to do this, so I'm going to unclick that. And again, that just helps you plan. But not only does it add the things that you're interested in being a part of and helps you kind of organize, it also adds to your plan where you're going to have dinner that night. You can take a look at the menu. It also automatically adds whatever the show is that night. So it's got the Big Disney Dreams, which is tonight, the big Broadway style show here on the ship. There, of course, are other things. You can add plans here. You can go on and shop for. We didn't do any of this. Port Adventures, you can check out the fitness options, onboard fun. In the more section, you could book your future cruise here. There's always a great way to save there. You can look at your dining schedule for the week, which is also very helpful. It's got all mine for the entire week laid out, all of the menus. And overall, this app really is, you know, used to when you come on a cruise, they would give you the daily navigator via paper, and it's great, but because you can see it all in one place. But boy, I tell you, this has been great. Spotlights on the bottom gives you here on the home drink of the day. If you want to look at the next option there for your vacation, if you want to book again, you can save money in advance. And then the color experience, sense of spa, photography, all of these different things. So tremendous app, very helpful, and honestly wasn't very buggy throughout the week. I felt like it worked super well. Hopefully this has been helpful as you prepare to go on your Disney cruise. So we're totally about to watch Jack Jack's incredible Diaper Dash, where people just sign their babies up and they literally race here in the main auditorium. I've seen it before. It's actually pretty hilarious. You're never sure what's going to happen. So enjoy the Jack's incredible Diaper Dash.
Disney Wonder, who's ready for Jack Jack's incredible Diaper Dash? I'm ready, you're ready. This is my favorite event. What? Hello? Hi! Someone sitting next. Yes, it's me! You're smiling. I'm kidding. Hi everyone, my name is Inez. I'm one of your entertainment team. I come all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Wow.
Today I get to host, as I said, my favorite event. Because if you don't know what's going on, you just stop by the
totally thinking that baby in red was going to pull the race off. I was watching it ahead of time, and the baby was active and ready, but totally froze. Totally froze in the pressure. So we'll see what happens in the next round. 2 more babies, and then the final with 2 babies.
Nathan on the egg, and Arjun? Oh, really? Yeah, on the team, perfect. Right, how exciting, a late sign-up, but still made it to the race. Now, remember, we can use anything to entice them, but food. And if they take their very few steps, we will cheer and disqualify. Alright, now, let's get to know our babies just a little bit more. So, Lily, what can you tell us about these wonderful contestants?
17 months. Yes. 0-hour super eating. Alright, she is from Livermore, California.
Now, just here we go. In 3, 2, 1, raise those babies. Watch out.
So the late entry totally knew how to walk, totally against the rules. Disqualified. So now we're down to 2. Here come the finals.
Hey! We have Alan on the T lane, and we have Ali on the other T lane to make it even. Now remember, we can use anything to entice them, but food. And since they're very, very speedy crawlers, we are going to make sure that we stay on either side of the finish line, okay? We're not going to be crawling on that unless I say so. If they're just sitting there for like 15 minutes, we will, well, change the rules. You know, I have the power to do that. So, for the last race on the Disney Wonder to see which baby is crowned the winner of Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Brunch. Everyone, let's clap our hands. In 3, 2, 1, race those babies. They have been released. Let's start with Alan. But not just stop because of the cheering. The cheering has confused her. Ali is just rapidly here.
I thought for a second we were getting pulled over for speeding through this little town. Wendy was out here, I wasn't out here, but she said as soon as the ships started coming in, all of those cars pulled up to the edge and were honking the horn and waving.
Yeah, on that pier down there where there
Down
were
on
so
the
many
pier.
people like just waving at the ship.
We're not sure where this is, but this is one of the little places. We're going through a really small stretch right here.
Yeah, the captain said it was only 420 feet wide at its narrowest spot. So
Giving us a little bit of an extra scenic view on the way back to Vancouver today, which is nice considering our cruise is almost over. What's that? That is sunshine, my friends. We have made it back to the world of sunshine. It has been a long day of just travel and lazy and hanging out and snacking, and we are now headed to eat dinner.
And what are we going tonight?
Tonight is Animators Palate, and it'll be the show where you draw your picture and it comes to life and a
really
little
fun.
video. So that'll be fun. So, and then afterwards tonight we'll be headed to Dreams, the last musical.
Yeah. End of the cruise. We started packing. Our rooms are wrecked. And so we're going to finish that up. But we've got some sunshine. It's been a beautiful ride back.
It has.
We're right outside of British Columbia now, if I'm understanding the captain correctly, as he was telling us where we are. And it's just been beautiful scenery all along the way. So just in case you do not know what's happening here, on Animators Palate Night, you are able to draw something and it's going to end up on the screen. And so this is Wendy's. Hers is much more creative than mine, but mine will be easy to spot, that's for sure. And so we'll be looking for these here a little bit later. They're part of the show. It's really cool.
As the dining room proudly presents
your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre, while we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
So this is super cool. So our server has been amazing, Brendan, all week long, and he is from India. And a couple nights ago, I mentioned how I would love to try Indian food at some point. And he showed up tonight with 3 different types of Indian food just for us to sample that he had the chef whip up. Not kidding. Check this out. This is amazing.
This one's like a vegetable curry.
A vegetable curry that you would put on like a type of chip.
Yeah, this bread. I forget what he called the bread. It's kind of like a flour tortilla.
This is like a lamb dish as well. And all of this is not on the menu tonight. He did all of this just for us. So that is super awesome, next level service right there.
Well, dinner was great, and you know, I say this, I mean, the lobster bisque. I had the lobster bisque. Wendy had the lobster bisque. It was just okay lobster bisque.
Yeah, not
you know,
our
we've had
favorite.
better lobster bisque, and the salad was just kind of a salad.
Yeah.
But then I had the shrimp linguine, and it was tasty. It wasn't very saucy. I don't know if that makes sense, but the shrimp tasted really good. And you had the chicken
schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
I just like saying schnitzel.
I do. Yeah.
It was good. It was a little basic, but
Yeah.
I'm really, I mean.
I think we both have reached the point, and
we're
if you've ever cruised before, you know this. By the end of the week,
by
you're
night
just
7,
like, I'm done eating.
you're like,
I'm done eating.
You're done eating.
Yeah. Plus, we had all the Indian food, which was also
it
a
was
special
delicious.
treat. And we didn't eat all of that by any means, but
Yeah.
we tried all of that, so we were definitely full, you know, from that.
But I still had dessert.
Still had dessert.
I had-
The dessert was great.
I had it was called chocolate decadence.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a moussey, crusty like shell with chocolate syrup, and it was
And I had the celebration
really good.
cheesecake, and it was very tasty. It was a strawberry kind of cheesecake, and that was actually really good. One of my favorite desserts of the week, actually. So
Also a tip, any night that you want it, if you ask, they'll bring you vanilla ice cream on the side.
Yeah.
So I had vanilla ice cream on the side
Yep.
with my chocolate decadence. It was good.
So that's dinner, and now we are just kind of resting for a few minutes, and we're going to go see the show tonight, Dreams, and then that'll be the end of our cruise. We'll also do some recording tomorrow as well, as far as departure goes and how that works. But thanks for joining us so far, and we'll show you some of the show here in just a few minutes. Just to add a little bit more here, man, the scenery has been pleasantly great as we are headed back to Vancouver. I mean, this has just been gorgeous. Still have snow-capped mountains over there, and we've had sun today, and it has just been a beautiful, beautiful travel day. So the worst part of the cruise is whenever it's coming to an end, and the night before you disembark, you have to put all of your luggage out in the hallway. That's why all these people's luggage are out in the hallway. It's totally sad. It's like depressing.
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
It went too fast.
Went too fast. So we decided not to go to the Dreams thing. It was just too beautiful outside, so we just kind of hung outside. I just showed you a little bit of the sunset. It was awesome. And we also decided just to take our time with packing. That's kind of what we did. And so we're calling it a night. And thanks for joining us on...
Our suitcases out.
We got to set our suitcases out. So sad. So
Final day.
Final day. We'll show you a little bit of what do you call it?
Disembarkation.
Disembarkation. That's what it's called. We'll show you a little bit of that tomorrow. Should be good. And just in case there's anything to learn from that. Thanks for joining us.